Generalization. A good essay should strive to avoid broad generalization. Toiletries are all stocked in the drawer under the wash basin. New and innovative technology can be protected by applying for a patent. He found the news report very informative and easy to understand. Withdraw. You can't withdraw more than $500 a day from our ATMs. Written. This book is very well written. Generalization. A good essay should strive to avoid broad generalization. A celebrated young designer redecorated the office reception area. Although I couldn't sleep, although I was tired. An exhibition will run alongside the conference sessions. Sharks. Some types of sharks will drown if they stop swimming. Letterhead. A typical letterhead includes the name and address of the company. Use a capital letter at the beginning of names. The value of the stock dropped faster than most analysts had predicted. Microscope. Microscope. He examined the unknown object under a microscope. He threatened to sue the company, because of the little conflict we had. Vulnerable. She works in an NGO helping vulnerable members of society. How much postage do I need to send a letter from Tokyo to New York? She works in an NGO helping vulnerable members of society. He examined the unknown object under a microscope. Generalization. A good essay. Meaningful. I cannot find any meaningful realistic advice from this enlightenment book. This book is very well written. I couldn't sleep, although I was tired. Recession. The possibility of a recession concerns many manufacturing companies. The possibility of a recession concerns many manufacturing companies. Screening. I just got advance screening tickets for this film. The car-sharing model has resulted in a drop in ownership levels for vehicles. A good essay should strive to avoid broad generalization. A good essay should strive to avoid broad generalization. Regulatory. The bank was reprimanded and fined for regulatory breaches. Preliminary. This is only a preliminary draft of our business plan, which may be revised. Diamonds are valuable because they are scarce. Improper. It's improper for a police officer to accept gifts. Sports events and concerts are regularly held at the arena downtown. Differently. Workplace conflict affects everyone differently. Medication. Not all patients need medication to relieve pain. Branding strategies not only include a logo, but also communication of core values. It would accelerate the negotiation process if both parties were interested in reaching a solution. Mainstream. In many ways, traditional mainstream media has now been overtaken by social media. Recommended. She has been recommended for a promotion. Archives. This museum has extensive archives full of historical information. The U.S. budget for space exploration has dropped significantly since the 90s. Replacement. If you lose your card, you can ask for a replacement. It's improper for a police officer to accept gifts. Regulatory. The bank was reprimanded and fined for regulatory breaches. During the 2-hour course, the trainees will learn about the company's mission. Discontinued. 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 The oldest dry cleaning shop in the world has discontinued its services. Teller. Without hesitating, I applied for the job of teller. Conducted. The interviews were conducted in Florida, where the president was on vacation. The CEO and COO are discussing strategic and operational plans. Trigger. Honest feedback can provide a trigger for personal growth. Intensive. Our intensive course takes only 4 weeks, while our regular one takes 12. There is a tax exemption when your purchase is over 10,000 yen in Japan. Collective memory is much discussed among social psychologists. Restructuring. The downsizing will be a part of the company's restructuring plan. Promote. The new regulations will help to promote competition. Blueprints. Blueprints. Could you bring me the blueprints for the station, please? Perspective. I reduced my list of prospective destinations to my top 3 choices. Guardian. Written consent from a parent or guardian is required for minors to participate. Availability. For conference attendees, advance booking is recommended to ensure availability. Perspective. I reduced my list of prospective destinations to my top 3 choices. Alternatively, call the police, or, alternatively, contact your local Citizens Advice Bureau. Authorized. This report must be authorized by the manager no later than Tuesday. For conference attendees, advance booking is recommended to ensure availability. Call the police, or, alternatively, contact your local Citizens Advice Bureau. Virtual assistants have become a popular way for businesses to reduce costs. Dividends. The increased dividends will make investors very happy. I reduced my list of prospective destinations to my top 3 choices. Proficiency. My English proficiency has rapidly increased since I came to England.